thank you all for coming tonight. I just want to say,
We have another out of town.
I'm sorry.
Guest.
Your turn.
To give a little.
Hi, I'm Debbie, Donnie's sister, and I came here. I'm going to cry. That's my job. Okay. I came here from North Carolina, and I wouldn't have missed this for anything. I just want to tell you a couple of things about Donnie when he was growing up, so you'll know how he got to where he got to today. My mom was talking earlier, and I remembered this. When Donnie was little, he decided that he could fly. So he conned my mother into holding him. Mom, pick me up. I know I can fly, Mom. I can fly. So she picked him up and she's holding him, and he starts flapping his wings. And he goes, okay, Mom, let go. Needless to say, she didn't. Then he said, you know, maybe if I go on top of the refrigerator and I get a little higher, it'll be a little easier for me to fly. Honey, you don't have wings and you don't have feathers, but you have soared to new heights. You really have. And another thing that I remember about Donnie, he was 13 years old and I was 16. And I was going to work at my first job. And I was going to sit in a tunnel dressed as one of Santa's elves and pretend that I was sewing a button on my clothes. And that's what my job was. And I really didn't want to do this. And Donnie said to me, Debbie, it doesn't matter what you do in life. If you're working as a garbage man and you do it the best that you can, maybe someday you'll own that company. And he's followed that. He's lived that out. He did everything as best as he could. He bought a camera and pawned himself off as a photographer in Manhattan. He was taking pictures of, I don't know, Blondie and whoever, and selling their pictures to them because he was a photographer. And he started working in this place called Culinary Delights, and it was a brand new store. And you were talking about Donnie decorating, and he had this woman, by the time he left there, she was one of the top culinary places in the area because of Donnie and what he did. Making picnic baskets for the people to have lunches, decorating someone's house for their first anniversary with a chandelier and candelabra and all that kind of stuff, and champagne for them. And no matter what Donnie's done, he's done it as best as he can. And I want to thank you for that. I love you.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. I am Mark, mostly known in town as Donnie's boyfriend. My name is Mark Conway. And everything that I've heard tonight is wonderful. We don't have enough time for me to tell you everything I'd like to tell you about Donnie. So I thought of a little story that I would tell you. I met Donnie one summer in Provincetown, Massachusetts, which is in Cape Cod. And we had arrived at the same place at the same time for the same job. We were both there for a job interview. We chit-chatted, we exchanged niceties. We learned that we both were doing something that a lot of the boys were doing back then, the Key West to Provincetown loop. Provincetown in the summers and Key West in the winter. As I said, just some niceties. At the end of it, Donnie, in Donnie fashion, wished me good luck on the job that we were both there to procure. Now, with that said, and with everything that you've heard tonight, I don't think any of you will be surprised to hear that Donnie got the job. But I got Donnie. From the honoree would be appropriate, right?
Yes. I think that was enough torture. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate it, and that really was wonderful. I appreciate everybody and all the nice things that you said. And thank you.
Love you.